I have some major updates for Dogecoin and its holders that are going to bring a massive pump for Doge very soon. There's one update about Elon's recent move for Doge and another one regarding Dogecoin's network update. I'll look at both of them and some more important updates from the crypto market. Let's start with the big one. So, Dogecoin's price saw a decent spike after Elon Musk tweeted that one of his sons loves Dogecoin. He also posted a video that shows his son playing with several Shiba Inu dogs. And then Musk and his son flaunted matching haircuts in another photo on his Twitter account. Musk confirmed that he was responsible for cutting his own and his son's hair. Right now, Doge is trading around 7 cents. The crucial part is that it has been able to sustain its important support level of 6.5 cents. Once that is breached, we could expect Doge to slide further down to 6 cents. But as I said, that hasn't happened in more than a week. And that's why I'm excited about Doge's current trajectory. Coming back to Elon's tweet for Dogecoin, there are some more things that we need to keep in mind. So, last month Business Insider revealed that Elon had fathered twins with one of the top executives at Neuralink. And right now, Musk has a total of 10 children. Just imagine if Elon posted one picture with each of his 10 kids. Personally, I can definitely see it happening. We know that Elon sold his Bitcoin shares but held on to his Dogecoin. There has to be a reason behind this. Musk truly believes in Dogecoin and promotes it in numerous ways. So I wouldn't be surprised to see another one of those pictures with another one of his 10 kids very soon. Coming back to Musk's recent moves, he also promised to post another photo with his Floki Inu dog on Tuesday. And right after this promise alone, the price of Floki Inu rose by almost 30%. And that's the power of Elon's tweets. Moving on, another important update was that Dogecoin is rolling out an upgrade offering important security updates and changes to network efficiency. So, Dogecoin developer Patrick Lauder said the upgrade will lower Dogecoin's recommended dust limits by around 99%. He also said, "This release changes the recommended dust limit for all participants on the Dogecoin network from 1 Doge to 0.01 Doge. If you don't know, the dust limit is the lowest amount an address requires to use a crypto network. And that's the key here. According to him, the dust limit was imposed 8 years ago to fight the biggest threat that Dogecoin faces, which is spam. He also said, "The Dogecoin chain has a relatively low block interval and aims to provide a cheap means for people to transact. Therefore, the biggest threat to the Dogecoin chain as a whole is spam, and in 2014, a transaction fee and dust disincentive were introduced to combat on-chain spam." Other fixes Dogecoin has introduced are security-related, including getting rid of the largely unused peer-to-peer alert system and disabling alert messages. And then Dogecoin Foundation also said that the upgrade will make the management of computing resources, especially during instances of high traffic, more efficient and resilient. Another thing to note here is that it'll significantly reduce the impact of peers that withhold transaction information in the announcement stage. This will happen before the transaction is mined and will be done by enforcing strict controls, limits, and timeouts on all transaction announcements. This whole process will improve the resilience of the entire network and also the reliability of transaction relay throughout. Basically, Dogecoin is advancing to the next stage. There's also the Dogecoin website that I talked about in the previous video. And mass adoption is also happening with new Canadian and American companies accepting it every single week. So I think this is the time to hold onto your Doge because some really big things are happening. All these events for Doge will receive a lot of attention from the big whales and institutional investors who will pour more money into Dogecoin. These big whales want their investment to be safe and they're thinking about potential returns when they're investing. And with all this happening, I'm sure that Dogecoin will become an even more attractive crypto for them. Also, last week, a Finder's report talked about the opinions of 5 fintech specialists on the direction of Dogecoin in a fortnight. They did it to see how optimistic these analysts were about Dogecoin. The options given to these analysts were bullish, neutral, and bearish. None of the respondents were bullish on Doge, 2 of them were neutral, and 3 were bearish. This is because of the falling price downgrade from the previous weeks, which saw 1 respondent bullish, 1 neutral, and 3 bearish. And then in a separate survey conducted at the beginning of the year, predictions for Doge for the end of 2022 and the coming years were sought from a panel of 33 expert analysts. The experts predicted that Doge will end the year with a price of only 16 cents. Now, we have to remember that is a bearish prediction when compared to the prediction of 39 cents made by the analysts in July last year. Basically, their whole stance on Dogecoin changed after the bear market we saw this year. Also, the specialists predicted Doge to reach a price of 32 cents by the end of 2025 and 54 cents by 2030. Now, this might sound very bearish to a lot of people, but let's just assume for a minute that this prediction will come true. If Doge reaches 32 cents by 2025, it would still have gained more than 500% compared to its current price, and by 2030, it would have gained more than 750% compared to its current price. So the point is that we need to be patient and we need to zoom out. We need to stop comparing Dogecoin's current price with where it was last year. We need to compare it with where it was last year. With that said, I believe that Doge will end 2025 on a much higher note, and there's one more person who agrees. Fred Shebesta, the founder of Finder, which is the company that conducted this survey, also appeared very bullish on Dogecoin. He thinks Doge stands out amid over 20K crypto assets in the space, and that is a trait that can assist in its price movements. He also said, Doge is the original meme coin. This shouldn't be underestimated in the world of crypto, where breaking traditional methods for identifying value is a cherished pastime. He also said that he believes Doge will end the year with a value between 25 and 30 cents. And this means that Doge will gain more than 400% by the end of this year. My estimate is between 20 and 25 cents right now, but if someone as accomplished as the founder of Finder says that it's possible, I'm gonna listen to him. Now let's talk a bit about the general crypto market. We'll focus on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano since they're the biggest coins out there. So, the beginning of the week was not as smooth as we expected it to be after the surge that we saw last week. First, we had a Vassal hard fork postponed, and then Ethereum decentralized derivative trading platforms reported that they might face some problems after the merge update. And earlier this week, the market faced a $200 million hack of the Nomad bridge. And Bitcoin was not able to hold above the 23K threshold and then reached a 22.8K price level. Right now it's trading above 23K again, but all this shows that Bitcoin simply didn't have that much buying power behind it to sustain that rally. It's also rather sad because we saw Bitcoin rise to 24.5K just 3 days ago. That being said, Bitcoin is still moving in the local uptrend since the middle of July, which means that it is still in a local bull market. Now let's look at the big scam that had a huge impact on the market. So, more than 40 addresses grabbed around $150 million worth of crypto. White hat hackers acquired 8.2 million and ENS names got around 6 million. Such a large exploit affected users from different networks, including Cardano and Ethereum. And I'm worried because it's these hacks that cause a bad reputation for the crypto market. Still, I'm glad that some big names are still very optimistic about the crypto market. So, MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor said that he's stepping down as the CEO to become an executive chair just to focus on his Bitcoin strategy. He also said, as executive chairman, I will be able to focus more on our Bitcoin acquisition strategy and related Bitcoin advocacy initiatives, while Fong will be empowered as CEO to manage overall corporate operations. And this just goes to show how much he believes in Bitcoin. Also, according to a report, Ethereum has emerged as the best-performing asset for the month of July. It says here that ETH wrapped up the month with a market cap of $205 billion after its price climbed 57% to $1,680. And if we talk about Dogecoin, we can see that it's slowly rising again. Right now it stands between 6.5 and 7 cents, and the trading volume looks pretty good too. With so much happening, I'm sure it'll breach the 7 cents resistance level very soon.